County of Mackinac. I don't really live in Mackinac County. I think it's in Michigan, but I think it's a cool word. Our word of the day is Mackinac. Anyway, we are back here in the shop today, and we've got this is going to be a fun video. This is a great video. We had one of our cool patrons send us this, and you can probably already guess what it is. I'm going to keep his name anonymous here because he's kind of a shy dude, but just really awesome guy. You've seen many of his great works here on the channel, and we're going to get right into this. I just wanted to point out that this was a suggestion by Tire Tracks out there. So he wanted to see some of these Hart Tools and what we thought of them here. And I want to see your thoughts, so put them down in the links and comments below. And if you have something that maybe not be appropriate for that, feel free to send it to this address here, blindguycan@gmail.com. That's easy enough to remember. And if you would, please take just a minute to hit that thumbs up, because it does make a difference on whether my videos get put into a feed or not. So I would really appreciate that. Appreciate all your comments and appreciate your subscriptions. I wanted to give you all one last look real quick at the Husky tool hanger that we got at Home Depot. Remember, it was a 3-part series. In part 1, we went ahead and got it and unboxed it and had an initial look at it and talked about the ways to mount it. In part 2, we actually mounted it on our Harbor Freight 5-drawer tool cart. It looks great. We also put on this truck bed coating, and we put some of this Cow's automotive door trim around the edge to protect the edge and protect our tools from getting scratched. And in the final part of it, we mounted a power strip here with a protection circuit in it and USB charging. It's got a big 9-foot cord. It looks great on there. It doesn't seem to interfere with anything so far. Just a great project, 3 parts. Go out and see all of them. Now, let's have a look. What is it going to be? Is it focusing? Driving you guys nuts? It's Hart Tools from Hart. Yeah, you've seen this. It's just an absolutely huge undertaking taken by Walmart here. One of the things he sent was in a different package for some reason, and it's a utility knife. So let's have a look at it here. All the links and information as well as part numbers on these are going to be below. A utility knife, but it doesn't have any blades in it. What? Not even a single blade. Let me look at this thing. I wanted to show you the 1-button blade release here. So we'll look at that in a minute. What else we got? 4-piece set. Okay. Does it look familiar to you? I mean, Harbor Freight has something like this for Quinn. Okay? But have you ever noticed that you have to go down to their very bottom shelf Pittsburgh Pro set to get a slip joint plier? I'm not talking about a slip joint plier. I'm talking about a slip joint plier. So, wow, look at the size here. This is Craftsman Evolve compared to this new Hart. Wow. You know, did you think you'd see something this nice from Walmart? So we've got a pair of diagonal cutters, a pair of needle nose pliers, and apparently it's my pet peeve, because I already talked about the slip joint pliers. And we've got a groove joint. I guess we're supposed to call those groove joint pliers because Channel Lock is a brand name. Nice Hart logos, very, very good, I mean thick rubber grips on these. The tooling is really nice. I mean, this is definitely a grade above. I gotta say, it's going to be a grade above Pittsburgh and a grade above, for sure, the Craftsman Evolve. So, you know, the one thing I like about Hart is the innovation that I'm seeing in some of their tools, and you'll see this in a minute. Look at this screwdriver set. So this is a cool sampling, and this is kind of what I mean is, look at, they put a sampling of everything in here. You've got a good assortment of screwdrivers. You've got like their multi-purpose screwdriver here. So this is going to be, where's the other bit? Is there another bit in there? I want to kind of say this might be a 6-in-1, but maybe it's not. Yeah, here, there's 2 bits for it, so it might be a 6-in-1 if you count the screwdrivers and the potential nut drivers in here. And then they give you a sampling of their little precision screwdriver. So let's open it up and have a look. Let's open it up and have a look. Let's open it up and have a look. No blades. Come on, Hart. What is that? It won't let me get into the Hart screwdriver. Now, here's what you guys all want to see, right? Oh, nice. Yes, this is the 6-in-1. Look at how nice they're marked. Don't they look clean and fresh? They probably won't stay that way that long. Let's see how good these logos look after a little bit of usage. But if you guys have heard me talk about it, and you know me, then you guys know that I have the Klein version of this. Okay, so we have 2 bits, and we have a insert here, and it's going to have a nut driver on each end of different sizes, a smaller one here, a bigger one there. Let's see if it's got, I'm putting my big head right up to it here. The nut drivers are not marked. They're not, you know, stamped into it. So, got Phillips, 2 Phillips, 2 standard. Let's put this one out here. Looks to be a number 1 and a number 2 Phillips, or maybe it's a 2 and a 3. And a assorted well, you know, it's not a Klein, okay? That's obvious. But it is a very good 6-in-1 tool. If it's a 1-in-1 tool now, a 2 and 3-in-1. I've got 1 nut driver and a Phillips and standard screwdriver bit, because that thing, man, it's in there now. Well, okay, Hercules, come help me. That's in there. Okay, let's take a good look at, they've got markings on the end, and we could see, yeah, we're not going to have a through design, but we certainly have a twistable. Oh. And the handles have a nice rubber insert. The logo is just sharp. Aren't they sharp looking? And it has a flat side, so you can put those pliers on it, or a big wrench. I wonder what size wrench it takes. And I love the great big, easy to see markings on the end. And finally, a 3-inch bladed screwdriver. This is the one you're going to break first, okay? Yeah, it's going to happen. So the precision screwdrivers come in this little case, it looks like. Does it open? It does open. The clip box back here keeps them nice and organized for you. The case is, ooh, wow. Don't want to talk bad about it, but yeah, it's very plastic. What else? Oh, yes. And finally, look. Hart 25-foot tape measure. Look, talk about Stanley, man, doesn't it? Isn't it very Fat Max-esque, so to speak here? It's a 25-foot pro grade, if you can believe that. So their idea here with the wire, I know you're going to say, oh, it's some money, cost saving. No, their idea here with the wire is that it's going to go on and hold steadily to your pocket or your belt, but it's not going to fray it like, well, you know, like something like this might. You know, it can start to cut your pocket or, you know, fray your jeans, or, you know, if you got one of those woven belts, it can mess it up. So they did that. It's, you know, the rubber over poly, 25 foot. Look how big the end grabber on it here is. And this is kind of cool. We've got, look at this. You guys see this? You guys see down there? It's a magnet on the end to hold it for you. So let's see here. This is cool. So you guys got to be able to see that. Look at that, huh? How handy is that? Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, it's not going to work on a wooden 2x. Well, no, it's not. It's not going to work anywhere that you don't have some porous metal, ferrous type metal that will, you know, hold a magnet. But I got to tell you, let me see here. I'm going to just keep walking this out. I'm all the way over to the other side of the garage. I am past 8 feet now. So that's kind of neat. So what do we got so far? We've got the magnet, we've got the pocket thing there. Their button is under here. So you know how you can have you've got a lock here, of course, right? But they've got a hold button under here. So if you're just doing a quick measure and you let go of it, it's under here where it's protected. You know, you're not gonna get cut by it. So that's kind of a nice thing. It's got an 11-foot standout on it, they say, and I tested this, and it is indeed 11-foot standout. You see if I can get it out here. I'm out to 4, 5, 6. We're up to 8. So far you can touch stuff on the ceiling, right? At least 9 foot. It is got a pretty good bend in it at 10 feet. It's got a good bend in it, but it's still a standout. Okay, so I've got it at 11 feet. I'm going to step over here so you can see the... I just moved it. I gave it a little bit of a movement so you can see. But it does have it's good width. It's got the fractional markings for those people that can't read the lines. But for those of you who can read the lines, it's got that on the other side. I really like the button here. Very, very nice. Very impressive. So there we go. That is going to be our first look. Which one am I the most impressed with? Well, I got to tell you, I am most impressed with the Pliers set. They are a much better quality than I expected. Like I said, along the line of Quinn, I would guess. They're closer to the Quinn than they are Pittsburgh. So I'm going to say these Evolve are probably close to the Pittsburgh brand. So very nice. Overall, I'd say the innovation, you know, the variety in the screwdrivers, the quality of the plier set, the magnetic on the is very, very cool. Okay, so I had a closer look at the utility blade, the toolless utility blade. It does have onboard storage. It's got back here you pinch together a little bit and open up, and it's got storage back here. It even comes with 3 blades. So you take your blade out, and got a easy place here to, wider place to stick the tip of it in there and open it, and then it stops about that far. You push in the button, it goes in 1 click, but you need to go into the second one, and it locks into place there very easily, and then you can extend and retract the blade. Let's demonstrate that one more time. To remove the blade, it has to be extended all the way forward to change the blade, because the button only works on the forwardmost position. Push the button, take out the blade. Flip it around or put in a new blade. Insert, it will stop. Push the button, 2 clicks in, it locks in, retract, and you're good to go. I hope you guys liked this presentation. What are your thoughts? Put them in the links and info below, or send me an email at blindguycan@gmail.com. First impressions, I like them. That is just about going to wrap it up for us here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. I would really appreciate it. Now, if you are coming up on your weekend, make it a good one, everybody. There you go, Tire Tracks. Take care.